You know, kind of like Dylan, I am not a seeker of dividend stocks, but I wrote about Home Depot as sort of one of my favorites. And the title of the article was "This Dividend Stock Has Something for Just About Every Investor." So it's paid a rising dividend only 11 years in a row. So it's not quite the dividend aristocrat yet, but it's got a behind the scenes. It's investing in tech like crazy, and you know, we talked a little bit about the omni-channel. That's complex from a tech perspective, especially with legacy infrastructure that was built in the late '80s, early '90s. And then it's also playing multiple trends, the work from home trend to, you know, how can we get more out of the space that we live in, e-commerce, and aging housing in the United States is becoming a big deal. So great business, fantastic management, dividend, and certainly a growth theme over time. For my growth stock, it's Twilio. I wrote it as my cloud computing stock for 2021. It's grown a ton, but it still has plenty of levers to grow, and it's expanding its total addressable market with some key acquisitions. Most recently with Segment.io into the customer data platform space, and it hasn't even monetized anything there yet. And so look for this company to be a long-term winner over the next 5 and 10 years.
Two data points on Home Depot I think are worth mentioning. Average existing home in the U.S. is 37 years old. That's old, right? That means a lot of them were also built in the late 70s and early 80s when home builders were building really crappy homes. So Home Depot also has great relationships with local contractors. I think a lot of people sleep on that. I think it's a huge source of potential growth because of those things Brian was talking about.